You know, it's been that kind of day. Oh, I knew I forgot something. The lights aren't on. The lights are on, but Dave's not home. Hang on. We'll get this going. That goes to that. That goes to that. There we go. That's better. I guess I needed to disconnect my microphone and reconnect it, and then we're good. I don't know. Hey, Happy New Year Eve, New Year's Eve, everyone. Good to see you. Hey, Cindy, good to see you. Welcome in. 12 Bar Blues. Is that? I'm not a music. I mean, I like music. I like a lot of music. I'm not a music. I don't know musical terms, I guess is what I meant. But I really like that song. I recently changed my intro music to that because I like it so much. It just, to me, it just captures the vibe of the channel really well. Better than the previous music, even though I really liked the previous music as well. So here we are on New Year's Eve, and we're going to get into some more interloping. I'm on day 15. When the music is made with a 12-string guitar, now you can tell by listening whether it's a 12-string or a 6-string. Wow. That's... my brain is blown by that. I would have to be taught how to tell. So I'm super impressed by that. That's really cool. That's really, really neat. And you love jazz too? Yeah, so do I. I mean, I guess I do. I like a lot of music, and I go, oh, what category is this? And they'll say jazz. I'm like, oh, I guess I like jazz then. Yeah, I guess I do. I like anything that's like just kind of, kind of mellow, good for the background, and a little bit of an upbeat, tempo to it. And noodly, with some structure but some variation to it. What kind of music do you like? Yes. That's actually quite accurate, Amanda Maker. I do like most music. Hey, Koru. Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. So, guys, it's been a day. It's been a day, and you got a last-minute stream opportunity. Are we competing again? But you won't be on long, so you will raid. Oh, if only we had known, we could have done some kind of challenge again. That was very fun. But have a good time on your stream, whatever you're doing. And yeah, my day was not a good day. I'll be honest. It started off quite badly. Not going to get into it too much. Just a work thing. I made a mistake, and those are the worst. The worst mistakes are the ones where you made the mistake and it causes other people to have to do work and other people to have problems. And that's just the worst for me. I feel guilty on a neutral baseline. With nothing wrong, I feel guilty. So when I'm actually responsible for something, it's basically a nightmare for me. But the people that I work for are very, very understanding and very, very kind, and they look at the big picture of, you know, the things that I do for the company, and I would make the same decisions they make, but I still felt really bad. I'm trying to get this the way I want it, and it is not going the way I want it. There we go. That's a little better. My voice sounds very deep to me tonight. So thank you. I appreciate the hugs. Mistakes happen. People are human. That's all it was a human error mistake. And, life, as they say, will go on. And I cannot find which is that this is it right here. Will it be better like that? It's kind of not even. I threw this thing together in about 10 minutes, and it looks that way. So anyway, here we are. I mean, we could do the bingo thing, Koru, if you could link a card. Link me a card, and we could do that. I mean, I'm down to set anything up. Otherwise, we'll just continue the Loper. But according to Celine Dion, the hot dogs go on. I can make a Google Doc, and we could start it. Yeah, sure. I'll just sit here, do nothing, while you do all the work, and share 50% of the credit for it. That's what a project manager does. So, yeah, I'll just vamp for the camera while you do all of that. Pick a color. Blue. Blue is not my favorite color. I don't know why I said blue. Blue. No green. Ah! What is your favorite color? Green. No blue. Ah! I'm green. Okay. That's also not my favorite color. African, yes. African and European. Well, I don't know that. Ah! What is the capital of Asteria? What is your favorite? Okay, you didn't answer. That's the old man from Scene 24. I'm pretty sure played by Terry Gilliam, I believe. And yes, I am obsessed. What is my actual favorite color? They're probably red. I like a good red. It's not like I have a major favorite color. If you looked at my wardrobe, you would assume that my favorite color was Don't Look at Me. Because all of my clothes are so bland and so nondescript. I'm kind of mad about it. Like I feel like I need a better wardrobe. If there was a way to update my wardrobe without spending money, I would do that because I'm looking at my closet and like everything is just as not attention grabbing as possible, which says a lot, I think. Koru is turquoise. So, I guess if you had better New Year's Eve plans, you would be doing them. So I appreciate people hanging out. I'm happy to go off script here and do whatever. Hey, Amanda Maker, you've been hanging out quite a bit lately, and I want to say I appreciate you being here, and Cindy62 as well. I appreciate both of you being here. I like purple. Yep, that's your username thing. Sending you the link. I expect to hear a Bidoof. Not Bidoof, the Pokemon, but Bidoof. Oh no, then I'm gonna have to like put it on screen. Let's see. I am receiving no link. Oh, a link has arrived. Let's see if I can actually open this diagram. Okay, now can I get this on screen is the question. Anytime I try to do this, it doesn't go well. Let's see if this will work. Can I put this on screen? Make this, make something go away. I don't know. Nothing needs to go away. We'll just put yet another element on screen. Can we do browser? Yes. Can we do this? Again, if I do that, can you guys see that? You can, but it looks terrible. All right, we need to have rules. The chat cannot share information between. Yes, no sharing information. Spawn is PV. Anywhere in PV? All right, you get started because I have more time. All right, we're going to change the stream title to TLD Bingo versus Koru. Guys, we're just winging it tonight. We have no plan whatsoever. We're just making shit up as we go. We're doing it live. TLD Bingo versus Koru and Thistle. Both of them. We're taking on Koru and Thistle. This key. Okay, there we go. That's ready. All right. And we are going to roll the intro because we have to have the intro, or that's contractually obligated to Done Incorporated. And then we'll get going. So let's go. This part's too long. I gotta edit this out. I know you can hear it. I like this shot though. like that it makes me look like I one-shot the moose. I absolutely did not one-shot that moose. I should put the bear I one-shot in there. All right, can I just go Control V and... No, it didn't work. Damn it. Damn it. Now we have 2 Happy New Years in here. What a disaster. What a disaster. Yeah, no, don't get rid of that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Remove that. Yes. Now, go and give me a browser window. This is such a disaster. Go 1200 wide, and we're going to say 800 high. Give me the properties. And then, why do I have a New York accent in my head? Who are you going to call? All right, that's pretty good. Pretty good. We will reducify that. Maybe stick it over here. Take Happy New Year. Put that over here. You're not going to be able to see the meters, though, if I put that there. So let's take it and move it up here. Like that. That's the best I can do, guys. That's the best I can do. Hopefully you can kind of read it. You're live. See you. Time to get some coffee. So wait, if you complete a thing, then I can't complete it. Okay, interesting. And first to get bingo wins. All right, and she's live, so she's already won, probably. Okay, so we're going to go new Voyager. Lower Great Bear. We are going to pick our regions to be the pleasantest of valleys. We're going to confirm Astrid, of course. I acted. She didn't say no feats, so I'm feating it up. Is it a full house completing a row across, up or down? It's a good question. Someone would have to go into her chat to ask rules questions. Did we reset? No, no one has reset. Abby, good to see you. And hey, Water Lily, good to see you. Who are you going to call? Thank you. So we're trying to compete against Koru. We're in Pleasant Valley. I'm in the barn. Let's look at our categories, though. Okay, gather a dun of cloth. Now, everybody knows a dun of cloth is 40. 4 deer. Is that see 4 deer or kill 4 deer? 5 notes, summit, deer pants, read 3 books, 50 cattails, deer boots, collect 10 mushrooms, deliver 20 cloth to Drift Island, 6 wolves, fire starting 3, wolf coat, skill Cruffy, excuse me, kill Scruffy. Stone 5 bunnies, catch 5 fish, technical backpack, gather a dun of cloth, collect 7 rosehip bushes, craft the bow, enter the coastal highway Aurora mine, 10 cairns. That's a complete waste of time, 10 cairns. That's what? 500 rocks? Yeah, I'm not doing that. Craft improvised crampons, cooking 3, creates skill Cruffy. 3 stone caches. Oh, 10 cairns. Oh, find 10 cairns. Okay, that's right. Cairns is the little ones, not the big things of rock. Why am I being beduped? Stop bedooping me. I'm trying to play bingo. You're bedooping me. Bedoop. I'm being bedooped all over the place. Okay. Or visit 5 main regions. All right. So I'm looking at this top row here, right? 4 deer, 5 notes, summit, deer pants, and read 3 books. Yeah, I like Bidoof. Bidoof? That seems pretty good. I think I just want to get to Timberwolf Mountain. Because we should be able to do a decent amount of this from Timberwolf Mountain, especially if we can find some sort of firearm type situation. So let's take a look. Now, the one thing I don't like is this, if she does it, it's blocked for me thing. That's not how bingo works. I don't agree with that, but it's not my contest. Now, I may pitch a hissy fit about it anyway. You know, as you do. So, Abby, great to have you here. Abby, can you just, if you would,
Best be
perhaps,
prepared for anything.
once Koru is up and running, could you run over to her chat and just confirm that rule? That if one of us completes a thing, the other one can't complete it? Why do I have 2 cured leather? And if the chat could help me keep track of things that I want to get done, that would be awesome. Because, you know, that's not how bingo works. That's all I'm saying. And for wolves and deer, is it kill the wolf or just see it? I assume it's kill it. Hey, hey.
I think I can use this.
Pry bar and hatchet in the same drawer. In the same 30-second window, I got pry bar, hatchet, and hacksaw. We're definitely going to Timberwolf Mountain. And the flare gun? What? What?
I'll take it.
How the hell do I already have the flare gun? When all I want is the revolver. It's like 10,000 spoons when all I need is a knife. This is a Voyager. I've never played Stalker. Okay, Timberwolf Mountain, Timberwolf Mountain, Timberwolf Mountain. Arrows too. Do you think we should hit the farmhouse quick? Or do we head straight for Timberwolf Mountain? There's a note in the farmhouse, that's right. How many notes do we need? I already have 1. How many do we need? I can't see the thing, it's blocked. 5. Good thinking, Amanda Maker. Skill crafting is a spoonerism. What is a spoonerism? My brain does that to me all the time, or scrambles letters around. My dad is dyslexic. I think I may have a touch of his dyslexia sometimes. Deer pants, we could go, if this is a deer, we could go grab it now and get those curing. Look at all my weapons. This is probably a dude. Yeah, dude. What's up, dude? Hey, Pikachu. Hello, mentor. How are you doing? My dad has a very good sense of humor about his dyslexia, so I appreciate that one. It's a very frustrating thing, though, for him. He's in his 70s, and when he was a kid, dyslexia was not a thing that was understood. And they just told him he was stupid. And the teachers were just like, no, he's just dumb. And, you know, that's pretty damaging to a person. 7 years old, and he still knocks his intelligence a lot, and I think that comes from that. 2023, pretty good so far. You always mix up your B's, D's, and P's. Hey, Devious. Hey, how many cattails is it? 50 cattails? I apologize that that thing on screen is so huge. You have to kill the animals. She did confirm that squares are blocked when someone else gets one. All right, I accept that condition under protest. Because that's not how bingo works. Please do not tell her that. She will see it when she when she watches the VOD. Good to see you, Pikachu. Note number 2. Do we stay here for anything else? A dun of cloth. Hang on. Yes. Yes. Gather cloth. Think of it as TLD Tic Tac Toe instead. That's not a bad idea. Hey, Epicron. TLD Tic Tac Toe. That's pretty good. And books. We need books too. There's a lot to focus on here. I don't mind if I lose, but I don't want to lose the dun's worth of cloth. I don't want someone else to get that before me. Thank you very much. We threw this together literally in this 15-minute period. Once we realized we were both streaming at the same time again. Okay, all curtains must go. The boss is on vacation and we've gone crazy. All curtains marked down 20%. Like Crazy Eddie. Not a lot of people know about Crazy Eddie, but if you know, you know. You'd have to be the right age and have lived in the right part of the country. This really strange guy in New York who sold TVs and stereo equipment and stuff, and he would do these really bizarre commercials starring himself, Crazy Eddie. His prices are insane. Oh, you can't break down the shower curtain. So you know about it, Epicron. There was also, because I grew up in New England, so we would get a lot of New York TV stations. And there was also this, what was the name of that bakery? Where they had Fudgy the Whale. Carvel ice cream, the Carvel ice cream cakes, yeah. You have a Mad Butcher whose adverts are iconic. The Fudgy the Whale cake, which was also the Thai cake. They just flipped the cake up to the pan upside down. Okay, cloth count. 53. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Where's the dun of cloth? Dun of cloth. Dun of cloth. Oh my gosh. There. Now how do I color this thing? Can't. I need to do this. I don't know how to do Google Docs. Koru? How do I fill my thing in? Paint format? How about this? Here. Bam. Done. Got it. Hey, we're out of here. I got my dun's worth of cloth. I can't move. Okay, now I can move. Mackinac? Do I have to keep the dun's worth of cloth? Now that I have achieved it, can I use it? Okay, so what else is on rows with the dun's worth of cloth that we can work with? I actually can't see the thing that well. Maybe if I shut this. Wolf coat, improvised crampons, deer boots, 5 notes. Oh, the 5 notes is achievable. Technical backpack, 7 rosehip bushes. I think we could do 7 rosehip bushes. I think we've accomplished all we're going to accomplish in here. Let's just get dressed first. Don't give me this blizzard crap, Pleasant Valley. Oh my god. Pleasant Valley, what the hell is wrong with you? Seriously. I ask you this question. What the hell is wrong with you? Yes. Astrid is ready for action. I can't leave in Pleasant Valley. Is there anything I can do in here? Fire starting 3, 50 cattails, deer boots, cooking 3, craft the bow. See, I feel like, Abby, the reason I don't like the reason I don't like the if I do it, she can't system is it gives me an advantage because I can just keep streaming. Like, I don't know. It feels like I have an
This'll come in
advantage,
handy.
but you know what? She'll win anyway, and then I'll feel even stupider. Okay, craft something. What was the crafting I thought about? Craft the bow, no. Create 3 stone caches, no. Improvise crampons. Improvise crampons. What do you need for that? Leather, I think? Scrap metal. You need 4 scrap metal. Well, guess who has a hacksaw? Oh, she's very quick. Well, you know what? You never met me. Three hours? Go, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'll use a flare, man. I don't care. Yeah, I can't see now. Damn it. It's fair game because she works very quick. She's very unsettlingly good. Okay, but I need a light source. And this is what I have, so we're using it.
Can you eat trees?
Nope. Yeah, Astrid, take the flare out, please. Okay, how long does it take to make these crampons? 4 hours, oh no! Okay, we're not gonna be able to do that. Is an experience. Damn it. The smartest thing to do would be to just sleep 8 hours. Yes. Yeah, I'm definitely not traveling during the Aurora. I wasted my flare. Okay, give me the bedroll. Okay, drink nothing. Drink the stupid coffee. Eat. Oh, look at all this food, though. I just want to sleep for 8 or 10 hours. Actually, I won't be able to. Oh, wait, it's Voyager. I might be able to. Go, 10. Time. Nope. Light the stove. Yes. I gotta make those crampons, man. That's the easy one. Do not give that to her. Don't tell her about the crampons. No spies this time, guys. Come on. I think that's her rule, actually. No intel between chats. This is it? That's all I have for freaking... There's no firewood in here? I need to use this to make water, for one thing.
I need something to drink and soon.
Well, that's what we're doing there, Astrid. Give me this thing. Abby? I didn't see a /S on that, so I trust it. Oh no, I'm not spying at all. No, oh god, you guys are sounding so sus right now. Why? No, because Koru would get mad at you if you told her stuff. Make this. I trust you. I'm a trusting person. I wonder if she saw that I got the Dunsworth worth of cloth already. Why didn't I just take the damn toilet water?
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
She was very impressed. No! Damn it! No, no, no! I have no fuel! Oh, gosh. Oh, God. I'm so mad. I need it to be daytime so I can go make the crampons. Okay, I can see. Just take this crap. We'll deal with it. Okay, quickly, downstairs, 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 downstairs. We'll take damage, but it doesn't matter. It's Voyager. Who the hell cares? It's over here. No, it's not. I'm so hyped up right now. Make crampons. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, you're not able to do it when you're this thirsty. Oh, no, good. It didn't say that. Bam. Improvised crampons. Done. D. Red. Boom. So, wolf coat, deer boots, and 5 notes. Okay. We're going to have to focus on survival now for a little bit. But it was good to get those 2 on the board. Old Stacy's grape. So what do you think? Timberwolf Mountain, or do we go over to Pleasantville? For books. Is books on this list? Books is not on this list. Books doesn't help me. Visit 5 main regions. Cooking 3. These are all options too.
Water.
Oh my goodness, Astrid. Fine. We will go take care of your water situation. Oh, no, we have tons of water. What are you complaining about? I don't think the summit helps me now.
I think I can use this.
I need to stop and think for a minute. I'm not good at it. Okay, so to get a wolf coat, we'd need to kill, what, 3 wolves, I think? Deer boots is, I think, 3 deer? 5 notes. 3 stone caches is crazy. I feel like my vertical is easier to do than my horizontal. I've got a flare gun. I can probably find enough dead deer. Let's check this. So to make the deer boots, you need 2 deer hide. That's not bad. The wolf coat, though, is 4 freaking wolf pelts. That's quite an adventure. The other thing, though, is so I think this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna head to Pleasantville and then towards Coastal. 5 main regions. 5 main regions. Because if I can get other squares done, I can deny her options as well. I wonder though, visit 5 main regions. I can go bop over to no. Let's go bop over to Timberwolf Mountain quickly and just poke our head in and leave. And then we have that done. This is my stupid plan now. Not that I know how to get directly to Timberwolf Mountain, because I don't. Do I have any ideas? It's kind of this way. Maybe. I feel like it's this way. 3 stone caches is 150 rocks. Now, stone 5 bunnies, that's not bad. Catch 5 fish is not bad. Kill Scruffy and DP. Hey, if she wants to hike her ass all the way to DP, more power to her. I'm not doing that. The wolves are out. I don't really want to use the flare gun on them. Well, this has turned into a very interesting situation. I'm very glad she suggested this. And hats off to Cool K for coming up with the concept. I'm getting beduped, but I can't read my bedoops right now. Stop beduping me. I can't read my bedoops right now. If I get one more bedupe, I'm going to have to check it. 50 cattails I'm thinking about. Like, are there cattails down here? No. That wolf coat, though, man, that's the wolf coat and deer boots is a lot of work. So I figure I'm going to focus on this vertical row, but I might as well try to take options off the board for her when I can. So the only weapon I have is this. I don't even have a torch. I guess I should probably, you know, make a torch. Couldn't you just die? To just have like an aneurysm right there. Well, I might as well check the plane crash while I'm here. Because I think that's where I am.
I could eat a horse. Let's see a lot, because I love horses.
Oh yeah, I have no fuel. That's right. Where's the little... There it is. Come on, show me some frickin' firewood or something. Oh, there's not even a stove here. Rose hips, though. 7 rose hip bushes. Here's number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. It's just 7 rose hip bushes, right? Hey, Chiniglia. Happy New Year. You're already in it, aren't you? I probably should take some of the cattail heads, actually.
Starting to feel numb.
Astrid, we're working on it, okay? We're working on it. Now, she's working off the same bingo card I am, so that means she has the same stuff in the same position. It's not really bingo. More Tic Tac Toe. Now, oh, we might as well go check that too. I could just take the rope. Isn't it 2 ropes though? Yes, I'm trying to remember who gifted you that sub. I think it was Flightless Rain. I believe. And congratulations, and enjoy the emotes.
Wait.
I am in a contest with
Warming up a
KoruandThistle.
bit.
We're trying to fill out spots on this bingo card. Red is me. I have 2. What's the mushroom one? How many mushrooms? Hey, Ponkiz. I can't see it. Read through 10 mushrooms. I've got 3. Oh, wait. I think I'm going to get the rosehip one right now. Is it just 7 rosehip bushes? Yes.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Show me 56. Yes. 56, 56. Let's go. Let's go. Bam. It's going well, Pumpkins. How are you? Hey, Tiny Burb.
Take it.
She's safe in her new lands. How are you? And how's the puppy? And Mr. Burb? I might grab an hour just to warm up. Happily passed out until... Oh, the freaking fireworks. Man, they're so rough on dogs, fireworks. Poor little one. Hopefully it'll calm back down. Calm back down. We're overburdened by a little. See, I don't need all this now. There we go. Let's get up that rope. I'm glad everything went well with the trip, though. That's great.
Can you eat trees? 'Cause I'm
Wait.
gonna.
That's 4 mushrooms. 5 mushrooms. 6 mushrooms. Where the hell's the rope? There it is. Your cat doesn't care about the fireworks? Yep. We're both editing. 7. 8. 9. Oh, I see him too. 10. Isn't it 10 mushrooms? Yep. Okay. Up the rope, up the rope. Up the... What do you mean encumbered to climb? Barely. Don't drop that. We need the freaking fuel. Drop 15 cloth. Okay. Oh no, which rope is the rope? It's the double rope. Your last dog used to completely freak out with loud noises. June usually doesn't care, but these sounded right outside the house. Oh, especially since she's probably so rattled from the trip. Yeah, I know, Astrid, but you got to get this rope here. I know you're not into it. I may make a fire here quick. In case I encounter a little wolf. 40%? 60%, a little better.
Come on, little fire.
Match number 2.
That didn't work.
Match number 3 coming up. Devastating. I should just use the accelerant. I can't afford to keep wasting matches here. Till I find more.
Come on, little fire.
There we go.
Oh,
Quickly
yeah.
put whatever
That's
fuel we
good.
have in. The unclaimed wood. There we go. Let's finally finish that water. Actually, no. No, make coffee. You, just get out of here. Coffee. Pick that up. Pick that up. Take torches. The rest of this is torches. Doggo spa, nice. Oh, Pikachu, I can't afford to ponder my orb. I'll play the music. I can't afford to take the time. She just put her torch in her pocket now. I didn't drink the coffee. Hang on. Go, Astra, go. Astrid! Don't make this dramatic! Alright, good job.
I need to find a place to rest.
Yes, I know. I never take this way. I'll be good. Orb music just finished. We never pondered it. Anything is dramatic if you try hard enough. Yup. Okay, we gotta get to the basement. And probably rest again. She's exhausted. Maybe there'll be a note there. Maybe there'll be matches there. God, matches would be huge. This is on Voyager. I don't know why I took that. I'll drop those. Look, dude. I don't have time for your shenanigans here, okay? Hurry up. Yeah, he wants to be a coat. He's lucky I don't have more flare shells. Hey, Tufita, how are you? Welcome in. Happy New Year. This game just does not want me to have a gun. It's very frustrating. But I will take those matches. That changes a lot. Those are good. How things been? Things have been pretty good. Today wasn't a great day for me, but that happens sometimes. How are you? How are you doing? Okay, clothing. Wear that. Probably drop those and wear those. And we have way too much stuff now. Drop that. No, drop. Oh my god, drop them all. Drop that, drop that. Over here. Drop that. Eat that. Limited voice capabilities. Hopefully that will return soon. Oh, that's right. You've been sick. I hope you're feeling a little better. Being sick is no fun. Drop that. Drop that. Drop that. Now that we made them, do I really want them? I don't know. Maybe. TLD bingo. Koru and I are competing off the same bingo card. We can each only get, like, if I get a spot, she can't get a spot. And this was her idea. And so far, things are going okay. No streaming for a bit, yeah. I'm eating all this food because I don't want the weight. All right, now let's try to get some sleeps here. Let's call it maybe 6, maybe 5 hours. I'd love to get to the space capsule and then sleep again. Your voice is Ugh now too, Burb? Uh-oh. That sounds like a stormy storm. Yeah, not too good. That's kind of lame. Alright, very well. It's kind of like TLD bingo Tic Tac Toe, yeah. Yeah, the whole, you know, if I get a spot, she can't use the spot thing kind of keeps it from being bingo. This is to get wood in case I need more fire. Alright, I guess we're sleeping more.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
You cannot. Thank you for asking, though. First to complete 5 in a row. Whee! But I'm just grabbing anything I can get done. Now we have to wait. Oh, that's funny. That's funny, Verb. That's kind of a weird joke. I don't know if I would get that. Yeah, you can get 5 in a row diagonally. 10 cairns. But then you gotta kill Scuffy to do a diagonal. I don't know how I feel about that. Where am I? Okay, so this... Oh, I didn't check the fridge and the freezer.
This'll come in handy.
Ugh. I don't know about that. Take those, though. There we go. Ah, man. Come on, Pleasant Valley. What is wrong with you? Yeah, I can't travel in this weather. That's an advantage she has. I can't do it. I'll get lost. Oh, he was flirting a bit. You're married and oblivious. Hopefully, it'll clear out. I'm snowed in. This is her opportunity to catch up. Can't sleep. Prepare clothes. Let's look. Mackinac. Go. Nice. Did he have a... Was he carrying a grocery bag with baguettes? And was he wearing like a black and white striped t-shirt? Oh, you lost this. This is my French accent. Shirt wasn't striped either. Are you sure you were in France? Yes, while eating cheese and drinking wine. Oh. Blizzard's over, let's go. Apologies to all my French viewers. We're making fun of the American French stereotype, not the French themselves. One of the authors of Shadow Alley is from France, and he has never said "oh ho ho ho" or had a baguette or any of that stuff. So I think I got an outside shot at the cattails. What is it, 50 cattails? What do I have? 13? All right, well that'll take a while. I'm not going to bother with the plane crash. I think that's a waste of time. You've never met a single French person who fits it? Yeah. I mean, I don't really fit the stereotype American, I don't think. Like, most of the stereotypes are just silly. Yes. The stereotype is from the 30s. Like me. I'm not from the 30s. I am just barely, by a few months, a child of the 60s. I was born in 69. Right after the moon landing. I'm the same age as Sesame Street and Scooby-Doo. Not sure whether to make boomer jokes. Hey, I am firmly Gen X. I am not boomer. Not lump me in with those people. What do you mean, those people? I was really hoping there would either be a gun or a bow in here. I'm actually quite proud of my Gen X status, though. I think Gen X in general is a great generation. I think we're pretty great. No, you'd rather I be a boomer? Well, that is not how I see myself. My parents are boomers. I'm an early model millennial, and the amount of times Zoomers have called you boomers, yes. I think it's kind of the reverse. Like, my parents call anyone, you know, or people my parents' generation will call anyone under 50 a millennial. And I think younger people will call anyone over 40 a boomer. Hey!
Our illustrious champion returns.
Hey, Whisper!
Welcome home.
Lady is you, aka Whisper, thank you so much for the 15th month resub. Unbelievable.
Kind of heavy.
You're so, The very Discord that I'm in every day, you made for me. You didn't help make it, you made it. Thank you so much, Whisper, for your resub and for everything that you do. We are in a bingo Tic Tac Toe war with Miss KoruandThistle right now. She got the 10 cairns. What a little stinker. I mean, I'm kind of glad she got that one because I had no shot at it. You're on the cusp of Millennial and Gen Z. You remember dial-up, but you were only 5 during 9/11. I got it. I was 30 for 9/11, so... You're old, you're a Gen Xer. Yes, that's right, Whisper, we're Gen X.
This'll come in handy.
And if there's one thing Gen X doesn't like, it's being confused as being boomers. That's our parents. What is with all the ski boots? I don't need these. Never looked at what any of those words mean and you're happy about it. That's probably the better way to look at it.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Now, I'm not going through all this clothes, okay? I might take that parka, actually. This thing. Yeah, I might take that. We'll do a quick clothing inventory once we look through all this stuff. Hopefully someone filed away a gun. The generational lines are super arbitrary and really don't mean a whole lot. I agree with you. You know, as I said, my parents are boomers and they don't fit the boomer stereotype in really any way. Other than that they can't handle technology, but that's, you know, that happens to everybody. Okay. Hey, my dad calls this the streams now. He used to call it the podcast. Now he understands it's streaming. So, progress. Okay, we can drop this unclaimed wood now. We don't need that anymore. Let's go here and maybe drop this in favor of this. And we will drop you and drop you. I don't really want to take on more weight of any other clothes. Got to keep on moving, keep on moving. You're SO, and you are 8 years apart, technically the same generation, completely different childhoods. Yes, 8 years is an enormous amount of time. Am I overburdened? Of course I am. Of course I am. What could I drop? That does not do a whole lot for me, does it?
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
Well then, have some dog food, Astrid. Glad you brought it up. Let's get rid of some weight. Hey, Jim. Good to see you. Welcome in. Just drop these. Drop these. You know what? I'm gonna say drop the lantern. I gotta get underweight. I gotta get underweight. What else can we drop? Sort by weight, please. Drop another 10 cloth. There we go. We're underweight. Let's go hit that rope. Your wife and I are 18 years apart, but we just work together in spite of the turmoil life throws at us. We've been together 6 years, married 5. That's super sweet, Whisper. You gotta make it work. There's a song that I asked Koru to sing called The Good Fight. It makes me think a lot about marriage and how marriage is work. You have to work at it, or at least we do. I think, you know, it being easy and magical and everything's always wonderful all the time, that is TV. That is the Instagram life. So is she going to go for the tech backpack? Because otherwise, those 10 Karens don't do anything for her. because she needs to make a row. You and Mr. Berber are 9 months apart. My wife and I are 3 weeks apart. We're practically the same age. I am 3 weeks older than she is. Now, where's Visit 5 Regions? Visit 5 Regions doesn't do anything for me. Where is it? It doesn't really do anything for me. That row is blocked now. So I might as well go into Timberwolf Mountain just to go to the little house and see if there's a weapon there. Beyond that, I'm going to have to slow down now, because now if I could get fire starting 3 or 50 cattails before she does, then her entire row is blocked. Social media killed the radio star, yep. That's a good problem to have, 2 feet. I noticed kill a moose isn't on this list. There's usually a note at this little thing too. I hope I didn't just hear the moose. Spraying everything? That seems like a good idea. I like that one. I love that. That's true too, Whisper. Now you got that couple's shorthand. Very cute. I'm gonna start gathering cattails over here. If she's smart, she's working on that 50 cattails right now, and Koru is definitely smart. Frustratingly so. But we're nice and warm. Let's get a count so we can keep count while we're doing this. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 7. 28. Might not be 50 on this pond though. 29. 30. 31. I know there's more on the other side, but I need a weapon to go over there. or a lit torch. $32. 33. 34. Gonna check the hut quick. I may have actually called it by its correct name here. Isn't it the Mountaineer's Hut? Yeah. Alright, that's note number 3, I believe, a knife. I'm happy to have a knife. But, no bow. Not that I thought there would be one, but it would have been nice.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Another arrow. Matches. Another flare shell, though. That raises some options. Are you streaming all the way to the new year? It depends, 34. It depends if I can stay awake. I'm going to give it a shot. Okay, so we need 16 more. 15. 14. 13. Fireworks already. 12 maybe? I lost count. We need 10 more. Nine. We are doing bingo. It is on screen. It's kind of a competitive bingo. And one of the squares is get 50 cattails. 8. And hello, Ben Cap. Nice to see you. Welcome in. What are we at? 43, so 7 more. Six. 5. Just a fun little challenge we decided to do, myself and KoruandThistle. She's playing right now too. You could watch both at the same time and see who's doing what. I don't know what she's working on. Please don't anybody tell me. Thank you for the shout out, Abby. $50. Doink. Okay. Now, we need to strategize for a minute here. So we could go to the summit, and then all we have to do is get cooking 3 and kill Scruffy. Skill Cruffy. Or we could try to get a wolf coat, deer boots, and 5 notes. I have 3 notes, I believe. How many notes do I have? Notes. I have, what? I only have 2 notes. Thought I had 3. I guess one of those didn't count as a note. I don't know about going to this. I don't know about going to the summit, though. There was a note in the Mountaineer's hut. Maybe I didn't take it. I thought I took it. Take a look. I mean, going to the summit is no minor endeavor for me. I guess either there wasn't a note or I took it and something else didn't count as a note. I don't know. The 5 regions thing doesn't really do anything for me. So I could go to the summit and then kill Scruffy. Just having trouble with these 2 choices here. Get a fire while I consider this. Do I have a torch? Yes. I have a million matches, so I don't need to do this. I don't need to. Here, put that down. Put that away. Put that away. Just start a fire. It's fine. It's fine. Trust me. Note. What, did I miss it? Is it there? How did I miss it? No, I didn't miss it.
Come on, little fire. Come on. Perfect.
Okay, why did I start this fire is a good question. I don't know the answer. I really don't know why I started this fire. I guess we can make the pork and beans. We could craft a million teas, but ponder the fire. We could ponder it. That's true. I don't really think that's going to do anything. What I need is a damn weapon, man. I didn't need to drink the coffee. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to make the coffee. Okay, take that. Take a good torch. How close are we to being overweight? We're decently overweight. We don't need all these cattails now, though. What we should do is drop other food. Yeah, we'll deal with it when we get to the thing. I'm just leaving. Give me a torch. Wait, I want that book. Isn't read 3 books a thing? It is. Okay, we're out of here. Goodbye, Timberwolf Mountain. I'm not summiting. So I guess I've decided I'm going to stay in Pleasant Valley and try to focus on the deer boots and the wolf coat and find 3 more notes. Where the hell am I going to find 3 notes? I already grabbed the notes in the farmhouse. There's a note in the barn. I thought I started in the barn. Not knowing where notes exist. There might be a note in the argument. Those cars that are crashed together. Yeah, Pleasantville might have a note. Yeah, I can't remember. See, Koru knows where all that stuff is. She's got a brain like a steel trap. Well, I think when Koru can't stream anymore, she's probably going to raid me. When she raids me, I will stop this and switch over to Interloper. So that, you know, we're both playing at the same time. I wonder if I can change to X. You can change the controller in mid-play. I'm switching to controller. Did the note spawns change? They might have. You guys are so polite and fair. She did have a. Did she have a late start? Yeah, but she's so much better than me. She beat me 21-16. And I took more time last time. You're just looking at the... That's fair. That's fair. You could ask her, how long did she chat before she started playing?
Our community
Whoa.
grows.
I can't see. BenCap506, thank you so much for the follow. You might be BenCap506, but you're follower 406. You're my 406 follower. Thank you very much for following. I appreciate your viewership. So, if you come back and 100 followers, unfollow and follow again, and then you'd be 506. I'm actually not downing myself this time. It's not that I don't think I'm a good player, 2 feet. It's that Koru is a great player. She has map knowledge, I don't. I'm a AAA player. Koru's Major League. I'm totally beating her, but I did have a head start. She kicked my ass last night, Ben. It was, or 2 nights ago. It was depressing. She stomped me at my own challenge. Quite badly. In less time, she got 21 to my 16. But I did go from DP all the way. Oh, she won. Oh, hang on. I'll show you. Hang on. I still have it. Let me put an image up. Beep beep beep. Bum bum bum. Right here. Well, except it's huge. So hang on a second. There you go. Look at this ass kicking that I received. So she only went to 5 regions and managed to deliver 21 crafted hats to my 16, and look at all the places I went. Yeah, I know, exactly. At my own, she beat me at my own thing. So, you know. Alright, I am going to do this goat without getting hurt. This is my goal. I have gotten hurt every time I've tried to do this goat. Do you have to pivot to cured leathers? What is that? What is cured leathers? Oh, in terms of cloth versus, yeah. She just knows the maps better than I do. She knows how to get from Pleasant Valley to Mystery Lake, and I don't know that route. I don't know how to get to Winding River if I'm on the Pleasant Valley side. I only know how to do it from the Mystery Lake side. Now, last time I did this, should I go the other way? Is the other way better? Have I looked at this side? Is this side better? It might be. It also might not be. Wait, I have the crampons. I crafted them. I should be wearing them. What do you mean I have no clothing of this type? I thought I crafted them. I guess I dropped them? Yeah, I dropped. Astrid, excuse me. Yeah. Harder with a controller. Are we crouched? I need to know if I'm crouched. Yeah, I am crouched. There's the little crouchy symbol. Oh, that's nothing. That hardly matters. That doesn't count. Ah! This is bad. This is not what I wanted. This is not what I wanted. This is fine. It's fine. It's fine. We made it. Okay. See? Perfect. Absolutely perfect. She would win by default, I'd say, if I died. Alright, how do I get the, Fortunately, I have, like, lots of, bandages. This is totally fine. This is so fine, it's not even funny. Did we check this? Yes. What about this backpack? It's a successful goat achieved. Exactly correct. Success. Alright, let's head to the argument. Which is over here, I think? What am I hearing? Wow, oh, that's a deer. I thought that was a wolf. No, this doesn't look right either. Man, the deer boots and the wolf coat, man, that's gonna be quite the project. And if I were Koru, I would focus on doing one of those so that she can block me from doing them. This is why I don't like the Tic Tac Toe system. Alright, it's definitely this way. I feel like she should be able to achieve these two, and then just whichever one of us gets 5 in a row first wins. But she should be able to collect 50 cattails, and, you know, but now, like her one success, she can't use because I've blocked it from both ends. So she should go summit, and then I can't do the first one, and then she should get 5 notes, and then I can't do the second one. Or just get cooking 3, or, you know, but some of those are not just like, well, I'll just go get cooking 3, like, that takes a while. Yeah, I feel like it should be first to 5. But I think I'm whining about this quite a bit. It is her challenge. I think I should just go with, it's hers and cool K's, I should just go with it as described.
This stuff will come in handy.
Not really. Doesn't anybody leave guns in cars anymore? What is wrong with people?
I think I can use this.
Seriously, I'm getting ammunition up the wazoo here. I guess first 5 would be too fast, that's true. Alright, no guns in the argument. Disappointing. This is Canada, not USA. Fair enough. I can't argue with that. Well, we're going to be walking slow for a bit here. I gotta say. If Koru raids me, I will stop.
Okay,
And I think I might switch to Darkest Dungeon 2. I haven't played Darkest Dungeon 2 in a bit. They respectfully disagree politely with each other from respectful distance. And then they go out and get some Timmies together. I thought maybe I was crouched. No, I'm just super slow. Pikachu, this was like your movements last night. I don't eat cattails anymore, so don't even worry about that. Is there any food weight we could lose? Let's eat these sardines. It's Voyager. Let's see. I probably don't need these cattails now. I'm just going to drop all. And maybe drop...
Feels like night is coming.
No, drop 1 wood. Alright, we're a little zippier now. I honestly don't fully know how to get where I want to go from here. Pleasant Valley is going to make this even harder. I think I want to get back to the ice. Yup. I can at least follow the ice. It's ready. So tomorrow it is a new year, a new opportunity. Technically it's just another day. 2023 was in some ways a great, or 2022, in some ways it was a great year for me, in other ways it was a terrible year. Kind of reverse it, I would say. The first half was really bad. Second half, okay, so this isn't going to work, was a lot better. Just another day for you so far, that's good. I wonder if I should just head back to the space capsule. This blizzard might go on for a while. I wonder if I could find the space capsule. It's gonna take some time to get used to riding 23 instead of 22. Yeah. Yeah, same. Okay, well here's the bridge, right? Nope, that ain't the bridge. Oh boy. Okay, here's the bridge. Asterix can't really sprint anymore. I mean, if I can find the argument, I can find the space capsule. You're still waiting for your hoverboard. Yeah, exactly. Okay, here's the road. Oh boy. Am I going to be able to stay with the road? Boy, this visibility is Zippo. Should be a burned out house on my left. I worry I've wandered off the road. Hey, Tuna. Good to see you. Is that the burned out house? Nope, that is a rock.
This is so
Do
cold.
we have
I
a
just want to lay down for a bit.
windbreak here? We do. Don't make cold though. I don't really know how much this is going to do for me. Give it everything she got. Hey, that actually got there. Can you put that away, please? Let's cook up the coffees. We've at least healed the hypothermia. You can drink that one. I've never done the jiggling with a controller. Hopefully that did it. Doesn't feel like it did it. Switch back the mouse for that one. There we go. Okay, what else can we make? Can we make more coffee? We can make the peaches. Warm up the other coffee. Thank you for the match, Abby. Hey, Abby, will you let Koru know that when she finishes, I'm gonna stop too, so that we're only doing this at the same time? And ask her if she got, like, how much of a head start I had, if you don't mind doing that. Abby or Tuna. I feel like that jiggle didn't work. You told Koru, thank you. Now, can we make a shelter? No, we don't have any sticks. We need 15. We have 0. We're better off trying to wait this out. She said 10 minutes? Okay. Oh, a 10 minutes head start I got? Or she's done in 10 minutes. Can I do this? Good. It is Voyager. My head start was 10 minutes, okay. Sleep for an hour. Maybe we don't get screwed by a wind shift. We got screwed by a wind shift. Am I feeling bad that I'm beating her? No, not at all. No! No! I didn't mean to hit A! Oh my god. I did not mean to hit A. I meant to pick it up. X. Wow, I could have died there. Keep my can. Hey, we were at the argument though. You had a crowbar? It's not really what I need, dude. I need a gun.
It's so cold. It's a thing.
Can I find space capsule from here? I don't think so. I'm going on mostly instinct here. You're dead. You're dead. Could be. You're dead. I'm pretty lost. You can tell her I've run into some major snags here. Yeah. None of that was what I wanted. Stupid Pleasant Valley. No, I got disoriented. What is my plan here? Did I find the cars again? Gosh, I really don't know where I am. Hey, Karen. Even if I started a fire, I don't have enough fuel to warm up from it. I don't have enough sticks to make a snow shelter. Do I have a stem? I do not have a stem. I guess I need to gather a ton of sticks and try a fire. Or just hope this thing... What is this? I wandered into the frickin' plane crash. How the hell did I get here? Wow. I don't know my way around this area that well. Can you start a fire in the plane? No. I could warm a coffee. That's not the worst idea. Hey, I actually am warming up. Oh man, if I could find anything else to be fuel for this. No. Give me that, right here. Give me this actions harvest. Oh, I guess I'm not warming up now. I was. Yeah, put the book in. Whew. Put another book in. We'll find more books, man. I could head for the nearby cave, but I don't fully know where it is. It's kind of that way.
What have we here?
Can I see any sticks? I mean, yay for food. Wow, it's easy to lose your view. I thought the fire would be easy to find.
I can't feel my feet.
Man, this got dramatic. No, my fire? No! No! Now I have to find that cave.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Yeah, I thought I might, Abby. I did not find the cave. I'm stuck in this frickin' gully.
Oh, so cold.
Man, I'm so lost. Okay, we're gonna try the other route then. Wait. No. Not this part. Get me the big plane. I can't see shit. Big plane. Okay, big plane, big plane. Okay, go up the big plane. Go out of the big plane. Go around the corner. I know what I'm looking for. It's so hard to freaking see. All right. We're not dead yet. Whew. Holy crap. Oh my god. What a disaster. Oh. I thought I was gonna lose by dying. Call it 9. Woo! Holy cow. That was dramatic. Yowza. Freaking hard as pounding. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna take a 10-minute break, which gives Miss Koru an opportunity to catch up. So I'm gonna stop this here. And I'm gonna go take a short break, and I'll be back in about 10. But she went back in. Let's see if I raise the sail. The wind's blowing in the wrong direction. I guess I could try to turn it around. Hey, get back here. Oh my god, come back. Oh no. Well. There she goes. Yup. Well, that's excellent. Oh my god, that's awesome. No, no one fight me, no one fight me. Come on, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. I wasn't doing anything. I was fine. She was already dead when I got here. Just loot her quick. Got nothing. Okay, leave me alone. Go away. Go away, go away, go away, go away. Fred, hope it works out. Let me know. Send a postcard, okay? Fred? Fred, you okay, buddy? Fred? Ah, shit. We might have lost Fred. Is he? Nope. No, he ain't. He's not behind me. No. There we go, finally. What's it going to be here? Here it's 27 to 50, 27 to 50, 13 to 25. I actually would like to kill this guy. I don't think she will kill this one. 74. That's the biggest hit I think I have ever seen in Darkest Dungeon from a hero character.
74.
Okay, academic study.
Prestigious career.
Nima wants to touch it. Neff wants to touch it. Abby has no opinion. Bert wants to touch it. Why does everybody want to touch it? Why do you guys want to touch it? I don't want to touch it. It's going to take 10 of our torch. We only have 28. I don't have a don't do it option. Like, I can't leave. Like, I have to do it. I don't want to do it. All three of their options are the same, too. Ah! This gives me the freaking shamble. God. 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 God.
Beyond the realms of reason.
No. No.
Damn it. This is why I didn't want to touch this thing, you four knuckleheads.
Yes, 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 yes. I am so happy. Screen though. Oh, I like this. I'm gonna do this to all computers now. Oh, I'm very pleased with this. This is excellent. I like this a lot. Yeah, that's where I keep my candy bar. And my flare. Honey, where's the flare? It's in the bathroom sink. Yar what you yar. Yar what you yar? What the hell does that mean? Yar what you yar. Oh my god, I'm gonna walk off the cliff. My meat don't sizzle sizzle, it folds. I like to see teas wiggle wiggle for sure. Must be some kind of young person thing. Oh my god! Toilet water. It's what's for drink. I don't know what's for drink. I don't know what that means. Use this computer. I'm also angry that I'm clearly aiming here. There we go, that's better. Got it. Hey, it's a smiley face, you're right. It is a smiley. It's a smiley face. Unintentional, but fantastic. I love it. Ah! Dude, I was trying to talk about Star Wars. Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! Yes! Hello, survivors, and welcome to another video. You have survived 10 days. Yeah, let's go, yeah. I'm on the summit. I got here. It wasn't hard. I knew my way. You've looked forward to this all day. Ugh. Guys. You're lucky I have an enormous ego. And I just eat it up. Tell me you love me. No, it's honestly, it's awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Abby, don't clip that. Abby, stop. But she went back in. Let's see if I raise the sail. The wind's blowing in the wrong direction. I guess I could try to turn it around. Hey, get back here. Oh my god, come back. Oh no! Well... There she goes. Yup. Well, that's excellent. Oh my god, that's awesome. No one fight me, no one fight me. Come on, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. I wasn't doing anything. I was fine. All right, I am back. And looks like she's made some progress. What did she get going there? The 3 stone caches. Okay. All right, very cool. So we are not dead. And that's about all I can say at the moment. Okay, well, since we didn't die, I think we're gonna head to. I think we're gonna head to Pleasantville. And see about trying to get some things curing. God, Pleasant Valley. You almost killed me. You almost killed me. Where's the rock? Oh man, I didn't want to go this way. Why do I always end up goading when I don't want to? That's fine there. Oh, Astrid. You love the Fred clip? I also love the Fred clip. Why do I do these things to myself? Yeah, you knew that was coming. Is it stone 5 bunnies? I don't know that that helps me. You made up a new character. Cool. Tell me more, tell me more. Oh man, PV is really PVing on this one. For real. Alright, I gotta look at my clothes because I've screwed them up a lot. Let's see. Mackinac is incredibly wet. 56 on the shirt. 62. This is frozen. The pants are frozen. I forgot how you thaw this stuff out. Does it thaw out just by me hanging out, or if I take it off? There's all my scrap metal. Is there no gun? Okay, anyway, close. 34. Yes, the hats have been beat up. If you put frozen clips, they defrost dry faster, you think. Like if I take this 61% frozen, and if I take maybe her pants and the Mackinac and the boots off, just leave these here. I tell her to go sleep for an hour. This is how you end up walking around with shoes at the end of most of your runs. Take it off and put it next to a fire is the fastest way to dry and thaw. Let's see. Boots, only 5% frozen now. Work pants, 53% frozen. So this is helping. There's a young golden time dragon trying to figure their way out around their powers. I'm very intrigued by this concept of the time dragon. Destroy. Partially because it uses up time, partially because I want to know what's behind it. Boots are only wet now. Mackinac wet. Jeans are wet. Pants are still frozen. But things are better. Gonna have to do. We'll see what it's like outside. Sounds crappy. No, it's not. It's actually quite nice out. Need to replenish my stick supply. Okay, now it's 2 down. God forbid the weather stay nice. Are you kidding me? You're gonna blizzard again? You just did this. Made another Drakthir. Nice to entertain that idea, seeing as half their healing abilities are time-based. Very cool. If I can get a visual sighting on the farmhouse, I can just put myself on a line with it. And then even if it blizzards, I should be able to get there. Walking straight into the wind. Hey, Ensig. Welcome in and Happy New Year to you, sir. Thank you very much. Oh, she's got another one. Catch 5 fish. Koru's making her charge. We knew she would. Okay, I want the barn. I'm going to point myself directly at it. Enter the Aurora Mine Coastal Highway, visit 5 main regions, kill 6 wolves, read 3 books. Those all feel achievable. Oh, crap. We're not... Yeah, that's fine. I'm using my controller. I mean, I'm not using it. I'm on the keyboard again. Anyone have any resolutions for New Year's? Anything they want to work on in 2023? I would like to... This is such a stereotype resolution, but I would like to lose a little weight. And get 3 books done. That's what I would like. Did some writing today, which was good, despite having a bad day. And that is, in itself is a victory. If I can write when I'm in a bad mood, that's good. That's good progress for me. Is that a wolf? Yes. I do not want to deal with you. Stick to your diet, stop sabotaging yourself. I understand that. Self-sabotage is very frustrating. But, you know, we are all human. Get 1 short story posted or published somewhere. Amazing. Awesome, awesome, Abby. I love it. Do you know about the next Cursed Dragon Ship anthology, Abby? You might consider posting a story to that. The theme is resurrections. Stories of second chances. So if you have a character, there's a note. Now we have 3 notes. Character who is looking for a second chance in and you know has been reborn in some way, giving them a second chance at life. I figured there was a lot you could do with that. I figured that might be right up your alley. So there's your notice. Lines up exactly with your Were Lion story, the one that I read. Now I believe you got to be 8,000 words. So you might have to tighten things up a bit. But I know you can do it. We could kill 4 deer with the freaking, you haven't done any writing over your life to start your confidence in being creative. I understand that. That has happened to me, a mana maker. It is a very hard thing. Writing taps the same parts of your creative energy that, you know, are wounded in emotional situations. So I understand that. Absolutely. All you can do is what you can do. I'm surprised Koru hasn't finished yet. She's still streaming? If anyone is in Koru's chat as well, or in Koru's um, stream. We are both on Voyager. I could kill 4 wolves and make the wolf coat. But man, does the flare gun one-shot a wolf? I'm pretty sure it does not. Unless you get a critical. Well fed. Haven't really been focused on it, but there's no reason not to. So thank you. Koru is in the blue. I am in the red on the board. I jumped out to an early lead, but she is charging back, as Koru will do. A good face shot will one-shot a wolf. Yeah, I don't know if I have the skill to pull that off, though. I can definitely kill a wolf with the bow. But I need a bow. If I had more flares, I would probably start going after the wolves with them. Very happy about that tea. Usually, anytime I come here, all I find are books, so I'm impressed that I found anything that isn't a book. A whole lot of nothing in here.
I'll take it.
I mean, sure.
This will come in handy.
No, it won't. What would come in handy is a gun. The game does not want to give me a gun. I haven't been able to be DH gun in so long. It's driving me crazy. Take that accelerant, though. Oh, wrong way. I keep worrying I'm going to look over and see that she's got another thing done. She's so good. I wonder that about the driving gloves. They seem really bad to me. I see that cooking pot. I guess I'll take it. Gun, gun, gun. Anyone? Are my own boots still frozen? Sure. Wear these. Drop those. Hooray! My boots are better. I demand a gun. What is wrong with you people?
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
You keep giving me ammo. I'm not even going through all these drawers and everything. Never found anything in there even once. No bingo square for slightly upgraded boots. If I were to find a gun, I would expect it to be here. Feels like a place a gun would happen. But a gun did not happen. Neither did matches, by the way.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Yeah, too heavy. Alright, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do, guys. New snow pants. Nice. Get rid of these things. These frozen things. I'm going to DP. Obviously not directly, but that's my destination. If I can grab the center square, I have a lot of options. And if I can deny her the center square, she has very few options. Skill Cruffy. I think that's the plan. We're gonna skill Cruffy. So this goes to Coastal. I can pretty much beeline for DP. And then I'll just try to achieve the other... Oh, wow, there's a wolf there? I rarely see a wolf there. Fortunately, he's focused on other things. He's got to do his little concert. Guess I should have something out in case I need it. What? No torches? That sucks. I'll have to make a fire before we go in the mine. Not using flares in the mine. I'm going to bet that Koru will be here before too long, so probably this will be a 2-night contest. Yes, 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 you're all wolves. It's very impressive. Did I miss the turn? No. Deliver 20 cloth to Drift Island in Forsaken Airfield. That's so far out of the way. Alright, there's a deer here, which means there's no wolf on this route. That's good. Is there a cave over here? Like, what's with this bent tree? I've never gone over here. There is a cave over here. Hope it's not a bear cave. Well, there's nothing in it, so. That was a waste of time. That cave really let itself down. It did. What a disappointing cave. I was all excited. Yes, go ahead of me, dear, in case there are wolves here. Hey, history teacher. How are you this evening? Happy New Year, sir. Many happy returns and all that. Whenever I think of New Year's Eve, I think of the Poseidon Adventure, the original, not the remake, which is set on New Year's Eve. I suppose it's not a New Year's Eve movie because the fact that it's New Year's Eve is not central to the plot, but they sing the old Lang Syne song on it. I've never seen the remake. The original is fantastic. Gene Hackman, Ernest Borgnine, Red Buttons, Shelley Winters. The grandpa from Willy Wonka. A very young Malcolm McDowell, I believe. Or Roddy McDowell. Roddy McDowell, excuse me, not Malcolm McDowell. Leslie Nielsen as the captain of the ship. It's a good movie. If you've never seen it, I highly recommend the original Poseidon Adventure. I've long wanted to write a fantasy take on it. You saw it in the theater, and it had an effect on you? Hey, Anchor, good to see you. You saw the original Poseidon Adventure in the theater? Yeah, it would definitely affect me, man. Like, it would make me not want to go on a cruise ship, that's for sure. You were in high school, nice. Of all the disaster movies from the 70s, I think it is the best one. We'll use a book. I need flares to get through the mine. Excuse me, torches. You saw Jaws while in high school. Lots of disaster movies back then, yeah. Towering Inferno, The Swarm. Towering Inferno is the fire in the skyscraper. I think that's Rock Hudson, I think is in that.
Come on, little fire.
Hey. Torches, please. Jaws is a movie I will watch anytime I encounter it. I love Jaws. I think Jaws is a just practically perfect movie. Every time we go in this barn, we end up blizzarded. Gee, I wonder what barn that was. Okay, so let's think about this for a minute. We were in Pleasant Valley. We went to Timberwolf Mountain. We're about to go to Coastal Highway. If we quickly peek into Mystery Lake, then we can get the 5 Regent Square. But I don't know... That's a good one, Mana Maker. That's way out of the way. Hey, a stim and a fire striker.
I'll take it.
Yeah, Jaws is a super tense movie. Abby, have you ever seen Jaws? I think that's
Wonder if I can
probably
drop
enough
any
coal.
of this gear.
Astrid thinks definitely enough. Multiple times, yes. Well, that's good. Then you've seen it multiple times, means you think it's good.
This'll come in handy.
All right, I'm starting to really build up the flare shells to the point where I can start hunting with them. I might want those snow pants. I don't want to repair them here, but I might repair those and hang on to them. I didn't think Koru was going to stream this long. The introduction of Quint in Jaws is one of my favorite character introductions ever, where he scrapes his nails across the chalkboard. So good. So in character. It tells you everything you need to know about his character in that one moment.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Another flare shell. Farewell and adieu to you, fair Spanish lady. Oh, I love Jaws. Jaws is probably... I don't have a favorite movie, but Jaws is in the list of favorite movies of mine.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
Really, Astrid? I think you have definitely been hungrier. I think we've been through this conversation before. Gun, gun, gun. What the hell? Combat boots. Maybe, but maybe not. I hear that wind. Stop at the gas station and then straight on through to DP. Oi. Let's yeah, six shots now.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so
Oh
crazy
my
right
goodness,
now.
Astrid. What the hell? I couldn't remember your last name. I'm completely blocking on her last name. It's not that I don't know it. It's that information is currently blocked. This is a frustrating thing that happens to your brain as you get older. Astrid Greenwood, I believe. Dr. Greenwood. I didn't spend 10 years in evil medical school to be called Mr. Greenwood. Thank you very much. It does get mentioned in story mode. I'm pretty sure. Why did I do this? Don't know. We really don't know. What the hell goes through Dunn's brain is a freaking mystery, man. Scientists for years have tried to figure it out. I'm shocked that Koru is still streaming. I thought she was going to have a short stream. Hey, we've only got 2.5 hours, less than 2.5 hours to the new year. How many rabbits are here? Do I have a single rock? I don't. Could I acquire a rock? It was a rock lobster. She wants to win this. That is what I've learned about Koru. She is very competitive.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Are all the rocks married? No singles here. Anyone throw away a gun? No. There's a rock. Bunny, bunny, bunny. Come here, bunny. That's one. Thought I saw another one. If not, we will just opportunity kill bunnies as we see them.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
That's right. That's right, Edsig. It still counts, right? Oh, Astrid the drama. You'll often find the revolver in the lighthouse. That would be great. Because I got a lot of killing to do.
Can you eat trees? Because I'm gonna eat a tree.
Starting with Scruffy himself. I guess I better have a torch ready, huh? Thank you, Abby. Come on, the glove box is a great place to keep a gun. All you're good for is scouting matches now. That is not true at all. We're right around the area where you coined the DH gun concept, Abby. It was on this road. You should have trademarked it. Think of all the money you could have made. Oh shit. She read 3 books. She's trying for that. Enter the Aurora mine. She's trying for that right side. Well, the only reason to kill Scuffy at this point would be as if I'm trying to do the center row. And, I don't know that there's a point to that. Now that, she's got... Because I'd have to go summit. That's just a freaking casing. I don't. Oh, it's in here. The gun is usually out, right? It isn't usually in a container. 4 notes. Boy, I wish I knew where a 5th note was. Hit this house quick. Yeah, it's usually sitting out in the open. Why I'm just trying to just kind of visually look for it. Those frickin' driving gloves, man. Why did they make them? Hello, CX Miller 89. Hi, how are you? I'm doing well. I'm having a fun little contest with a fellow streamer as we are trying to complete different tasks to see who can get bingo first. Welcome in. Happy New Year. Whether it is New Year's Eve or New Year's Day for you. You can do a run on Pilgrim and see how many driving clubs you can collect. It's crazy. I don't think I've ever used them unless I had nothing else. You know what? I got a million matches. I don't need to do that. New Year's Eve, you're Canadian. Nice. Are
I
you
need to
East
find food.
Canadian or West Canadian? I am in Maine, so I'm practically Canadian. The note in the car next to Harris Basement and Crumbling Highway. We'll be checking that out. Thank you for the shout out to Koru. You've got a new year. It's pretty similar, yeah. I'm not expecting a lot. I could go to Bunny Island, but West, you're in Alberta. Nice. Nice. I always think of Alberta as Canada's Montana. Massive, huge, very, I don't want to say western, but like, you know, lots of plains and prairies and mountains and just very beautiful. I'd love to go there someday. Basically, yeah. Yeah. I've always been a bit of a Canada-phile, despite, you know, not being from Canada. New England is pretty Canada-esque. How do you play TLD Bingo? It sounds fun. Well, the way we're working it is Koru and I are streaming at the same time. Abby just shouted out her channel. We have the list of tasks up on the left side of the screen. I'm in red, she's in blue. Those are the ones we've completed. If I complete one, she can't use it. So it's a bit Tic Tac Toe / Bingo. And then we see who can get 5 in a row. Right now I'm going to go try to kill Scruffy so I can get that center square. Koru is a better player than I am. She knows the maps better than I do. But I got a 10-minute head start. So, and I grabbed like some easy ones. She sent me a Discord message, a DM, yelling at me for getting the crampons done. Which is funny. Can I drink a coffee? No, I don't have any, damn it. Damn it. It's getting hot. It was 50 degrees here on December 31st. That is not good. Oh boy, this is taking a long time. She's so smart. I had to get out to a big lead, but she's so smart. Look, she's closed it all up. It's 4-4 now. Oh wait, it's 5-4. I can't count. She's also smart. Never been here, but you see, I've been in Athenon's chat a couple times. To be honest, I get a little shy in Athenon's chat. He's awesome. Super fun to watch. But with the really big chats, with like there's 100 people there and stuff, sometimes I don't talk. I'm trying to do better about that, though. I've been in Thomasina's chat a lot recently, and Wallens' chat a lot recently. And I've been trying to speak up more there. Gun, 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 gun.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm sad about either of those. There's a knife back there. I don't need a knife. Don't be scared. I know I'm a loser. There's nothing to be worried about. People are nice. This does not count as a note, unfortunately. Let's see. Do I want to swap? Not the Mackinac, but yeah, swap this. How do I get this bug where, like, yeah, wear that, drop that. Drop that. Wear that. All right, let's go. They're all nice. I mean, the TLD community is so incredibly kind. It's kind of weird, really. It's just such a nice group of people. I've thought a lot about why this game seems to attract nice people. It's very interesting to me. My personal theory is because if you get frustrated easily, this game will not work for you. This game demands patience in order to understand and master its systems. And if you get easily pissed off or annoyed, then I think you're going to get frustrated, you're going to leave. So I think that kind of weeds out a lot of people who would. Generally frustrated, easily annoyed people are also kind of assholes a lot of the time, so kind of weeds them out. We're a chill bunch. That's right, we roll with it, man. You die, you try again. Dying is the point of the Long Dark. And I am such a newbie at this game compared to so many people who play it. You know, I've got what, like maybe I've got 500 hours at this point, and that sounds like a lot, but there's so much I haven't done. There's so much I don't know. Fuck sweats. That's right. That's right, Abby. We're gonna break out the F-bomb for that. Excuse me, Dante and Sophia, if you are listening right now. TLD and Project Zomboid. Yeah, lots of people like that Zomboid. Envy me being a new player? Yep, I get that a lot. I get that a lot. I'm not as new as I was 6 months ago. You know, I've been to all the zones. I've killed everything at least once. You will finish in 10 minutes or long. Will I finish? No. In 10 minutes? No. No, but I did just complete something. No, we'll go to day 2 on this whenever she wants to do day 2. I have 5 notes. I have 5 notes. Ho, ho, ho. I have 5 notes. Where is it? Doink. Doink. I hope she's having fun, though, Pikachu. I need to sleep. Where's the damn basement? Oh, come on. Astrid. Astrid, you can get through there. Come on. So how much time do you have in the game, CX? And what difficulty do you play on? She's having fun and winning. Whoa. Wow. Winner's POV, apparently. Yeah. I know what she's doing. I can see her strategy. If you're not first, you're last. A lot of crafting to finish column 2. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're even derp. I just hope both teams have a good time. Oh, I was going to sleep here. That's right. That's why I was here. I left my bedroll somewhere. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is terrible. This is terrible. I know. Oh, this is terrible. Where did I leave it? You have 1,500 hours on your newest Steam account. Maybe custom player, don't like Loper, but too much loot on the other modes. So you like Stalker Loper combo. I get that. That's cool. I do Lope every now and then. Gun Loper is a lot of fun. Somebody made me a version called Dunloper, which is Interloper and the revolver, because I love the revolver, but not the rifle. I don't dislike the rifle. It's just that's not in that mode. My personal best on Interloper is 23 days, but I have a run going right now, which is pretty decent. Well, I think that shifts my strategy a little bit. And I hate to play to win, but I'm not here to lose. I will reveal my strategy when I execute it. And if Koru raids me before we finish, then I will not speak of the strategy until next time we play. So once we're done, I may switch. Once Koru raids me, I may switch to Darkest Dungeon 2. Or I may switch to my Interloper run. Oh, bunny? Hello. Give me the bunny. Don't run away, you stupid bunny. I do not. Where are you going?
Trees.
Come back. Okay, fine. Screw you. Screw you, stupid bunny. Oh, man. The problem is sleeping. Might have to grab an hour or two in this truck. Can we do this? What's that noise? Oh, it's the frickin' Aurora. Eat chips.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Alright. Get out of there. Wait. Yeah, okay. So she refuses to log off because she's too competitive. Oh, I never knew this about her until the other day. Well, I'm at least proud I'm giving her a run for her money this time. I don't know if you can get through the mine during an aurora without the torch. So, I guess I left my bedroll where? Where did I leave it? If I retrace my steps in my brain, no, this is, I can't afford to wander around in this cave. If I retrace my steps, I went into, did I leave it at the gas station? Possible. What have I done? My God, what have I done? I don't think I left it at the gas station. Why does this game refuse to give me a damn gun? Like, here's all the ammo ever. But no gun. I don't need another pry bar. I don't need another pry bar. Koru was here, she would have dinged me for that song. They never get by Koru. She never misses me doing a song reference. Chris is really good, but occasionally I sneak one by her. There you go, Abby. All right. This is the move. I gotta block her. So I gotta get to Coastal Highway. Misheard lyrics and parody songs are great. Koru is going to do a parody Long Dark song stream sometime very soon. I think our next music stream is supposed to be parody Long Dark songs that she's written. Koru's a beautiful singer. If you haven't checked out her music streams, they're amazing. Oh, blast torch. This torch sucks. I just have to hope I can somehow sneak my ass over to Mystery Lake before Koru gets that 5, because I've been in Timberwolf Mountain, Pleasant Valley, Coastal Highway, Desolation Point. So I got 4 out of 5. I can't win in time, but I can block her, and then I have all the time in the world. Which is, to be honest, why I don't like this system. I would prefer it was pure bingo, where we could both get the same spot. Stand up. Get up. Stand up. Astrid, stand up. Back to the truck. Sleep a couple hours. Yes, it seems very likely to stalemate. I agree. But you know what? Then I didn't lose. So, last time I got my ass kicked. Am I playing to win or not? If I'm playing to win, then part of that is blocking her. Go here. There, I ruined it. It makes good remixes of well-known songs. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I have spies in my chat. Are they telling her things? No one is supposed to tell her anything. She herself requested
I need to
this.
find food.
Do you guys think I can't watch a VOD? I'll know who you were. Abby says there's no spies. Oh crap, it's too cold. Alright, I guess we gotta go then. Okay, we gotta lighten, man. We gotta lighten the load. What the hell are we carrying that we don't need? Don't take that. I'd argue that we don't need the pry bar. We don't need this unclaimed wood. Shenanigans might be afoot. But I believe my chat is better than that. Okay, let's roll. Flare if we need it. You see no shenanigans. Okay. Oh, I forgot about this. Crap. Hey, there's a Karen there. People can watch multiple streams simultaneously. That's fun. As long as you're not telling her anything, I think it's great. You're just a messenger pigeon relaying messages. That's fine. As long as no one's telling her what I'm doing. Oh, that's nice. Does the 6 wolves include Scruffy or not? Scruffy's a wolf. So, I would say yes.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
Yeah, Manamaker. Yeah, I would say yes. Scruffy is a wolf. Hey, Dave, Aster doesn't like being called. This is news. Working and lurking, happy to hang out here. You seem nice. I am nice, CX Miller. Thank you. That's my lead quality, is that I'm nice. And kind of silly sometimes when I play this game. I'm actually more serious tonight than I usually am. I'm often known for climbing up on helicopters to see if you can build a fire on the rotor, things like that. Shooting the same deer 17 times. I'm gonna just burn through. I'm racing. I haven't made any odd placement fires yet. You're right. I don't have time. This is done is serious tonight. Serious done. You know, if Koru hadn't run up the score against me in the last match, I wouldn't be so serious this time. So, you know, I ask you, whose fault is this really?
Our community grows.
Oh, CX Miller, thank you very much for the follow. I greatly appreciate that. Welcome in. Sounds like it's personal.
No.
It's my personal. My pride is on the line, Teach. She beat me at my own challenge. She smacked me around. She rubbed my face and oh shit. You know what? Screw this crap, man. I don't have time for you. I wonder if I can hit him from here. Come on, dude. Alright, good enough. Good enough. All I needed you to be was out of my way. kind of disappointed I missed from that close. You are in my way. But see, the fact that she's asking scruffy questions, I mean, I can't help but glean intel from that. I know where she is. She's killing wolves. Potentially, she's killing wolves in DP. Because if she was killing wolves somewhere else, she would just kill 6. Coastal Highway has more than 6 wolves. Mystery Lake has more than 6 wolves. So this means I have a very good chance of getting to Mystery Lake before she can complete Visit 5 regions. And if I complete Visit 5 regions before she does, then she can't use that row, and she'll have to try that horizontal one, stone 6 bunnies, make a wolf coat, and fire starting 3, which are all very achievable for her. Tiago 5, hey, welcome in. She is KoruandThistle, a fellow Long Dark streamer that I'm competing against. She is live right now, doing the same challenge I am. Abby, if you could shout out Koru. Thank you. Koru is a very, very good friend. She's got the middle row options as well, yes. If I could somehow sneak those 6 bunnies in, though, on my way, we're in good shape. We're in good shape. Your 4 parallel universes ahead of me. Oh, Koru has stopped? She stopped streaming? Is she coming here? Raid incoming. Koru stopped. Alright. I would really like to get to the gas station and save before she sees where I am. Can we run? Are diagonals in play? Very much so. She's raiding. She's raiding. She's raiding. She's raiding. Washington. Washington. Run, Forrest, run. Get the save, get the save, get the save. Saved. We'll just go to the old chat here. We'll just hang out. DD2 time? I think it could be DD2 time. I could get down for some DD2. Let's take this off the screen now. Right there. Don't act sus. Hey, who's sus? Not me. I do need to open Epic Game, whatever the hell it is. And I probably have an update, so we'll see. You saw him vent? Oh, I get it, I get it. Took me a minute. I can't get this to work. There we go. Hey!
Rank up. Hold the line.
It's Koru
This
and
hamlet shall
Thistle.
not fall.
It's noted long dark streamer KoruandThistle and her 32-person raid. Hello, welcome in raiders. They are here, but they find no information. The one time you can't watch the VOD. No, you can't watch the VOD. I can't watch the VOD. I am having fun. I had you running, huh? Yeah, maybe a little more respect this time. I will look forward to watching the VOD. But someone actually came in and said she's wondering if you feel bad that you're winning by so much. Not a bit. Not a bit. Do I feel bad?
No.
No. Have I enjoyed this?
Yes.
Yes, I have. So, no, you kicked my ass, man. Why am I saying this? Well, where's that image? Is it this one? Yes. This is why I'm so focused.
And the crowd goes wild.
Yay! This is why I'm so focused. Santa Claus. She crushed me at this thing. She crushed me. We're tied now. Yes, absolutely. I jumped out to a big lead, and of course you closed it because you're you and you're amazing. But congratulations. I'm having a good time. Another stream soon and no VOD watching before that. Agreed. Agreed. It's hard not to watch your VOD. It is. But I will exercise my restraint. And when we have it, we got to do it at the same time. It's no fun if we're not both going at the same time. So you let me know. We'll coordinate something, and we'll do it at the same time. And then we can watch the VODs. Then we can watch them. Yeah. So, thank you very much for the raid. I greatly appreciate it. I was about to switch games, actually. Yep. That's updated and ready to go. So I think I'm going to do a little Darkest Dungeon 2. And see if I can get to New Year's Eve. I may not, but guys, I appreciate you all hanging out with me for New Year's.
Suffering begins.
I'm kind of surprised I made it. The match is struck.
A blazing
9,
star is born.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, Happy New Year. Nice. Happy New Year, everybody, and thanks all of you for an amazing 2022 for the channel. The channel has gone to places I never thought it would go. It's been awesome. Abby, we'll see you in an hour. I don't want people to die while I'm not paying attention. Hello, MF Blaze. Welcome in. Happy New Year. Thank you very much. Hey, I'm back. December 2020 is when I started streaming. So, it's been basically 2 years. And I'm amazed at where it's gone. It's been incredible and super fun, and it helps me tremendously, and you guys help me tremendously, so it's been awesome. I am extremely sleepy, so I am very ready to go to bed. Yes, no one watches The Long Dark History Teacher. And Abby's been here for, I think, probably a year and a half of the 2 years, I would say. So that's been awesome. And Whisper has been here all of that time as well. Zoe isn't here too often anymore, but thank you, 78 Jackie. That's super, super kind of you to say. Swick was here back in those old days too. It's great to have you back, Swick. It's always great to see you. So you started following on November 18th, November 21st. Wow. Of 2021. Yeah, you were here for 2021. I think you came in right around XCOM. But guys, I really got to roll. So I'm going to find somebody to raid. And I cannot answer a writing question right now, Swick. Tell us a 2023 writing story. I'll tell you what I will tell you. This book just came out, and I have a story in it. And it costs $5, and most of that money goes to Toys for Tots. So I can tell you that. That is my writing story. I will raid AV because AV cracks me up. So let's go raid AV right now, and I will see you guys tomorrow night. Thank you so much for hanging out with me all night. You guys are amazing. I love you so much. Stay safe. Take care of each other. And I will see you next time. Good night. Bye-bye.